But let's move on. Let's move on. We'll get into our debate this week. We're talking top 3 Premier League moments, top 3 best moments, top 3 iconic moments, just Prem moments. The top 3. Ashley, do you want to start?
Yeah, am I listing all my 3 now?
Yeah, just go for your 3.
Number 3. This is going to spark some controversy. Number 3 is the Arsenal Invincibles. Just
the Invincibles.
Just
the Invincibles, the fact that they
okay.
exist. Number 2 is Aguero's winning goal against Manchester United. And number 1 is Leicester winning the league. They're not niche. They're not anything like I've picked them out of Mari's best right winger in the Premier League history.
Yeah.
Like it's just I think that's just they're just common knowledge.
To be honest, I have a feeling that we're going to agree quite a lot in this one, and it's just going to be.
There is 2. There is 2 which will be in everyone's picks.
So, I'll go first to third because first I do have Leicester's 5,000 to 1 title win.
Okay.
Second, I have Aguero that moment, although I hate it.
It kills you.
Even
Teddy Sheringham
but
loves it, according to Paddy Power.
Sometimes you just got to put your hands up and go, look, it is a good moment. Maybe not mostly for me, but, in terms of Premier League moments, it's up there. For me, the third that I'm putting out there, I'm just going to throw it out there. It might seem a little bit random to both of you. Top 3 Premier League moments, top 3 iconic moments. This is one of the ones I think about. Gerrard's slip is in my top 3 most iconic Premier League moments.
Okay. That is up there.
It's a good one.
Isaac, what's your top 3?
The thing is, it's the third one which I've struggled with because I almost don't want to go for an obvious one. I want my third one to be a niche one, like the Gerrard slip. Top, I've got Leicester, 100%. Leicester, I'm sorry, but how can you not? Aguero, sorry, Jordan, it's got to be. The Gerrard slip's a great one. That's actually a really good one. I was going to go for...
Is it more iconic? Is it a better moment?
We'll get onto the actual debate. Let's not sway his opinion too soon.
For me, I've got similar to your third pick, but it's not the Invincibles itself. It's a moment within the Invincibles. It is Van Nistelrooy's missed pen at Old Trafford, which resulted in the massive, breakout on Old Trafford, which resulted in I think 3 suspensions for Arsenal. The famous photo of Keown bashing, Van Nistelrooy in the head. Just an iconic moment in football, which pretty much changed the way the season was going. If win that game, for all we know, they might actually go on a run and win the title.
Potentially. But those are our top 3s. Let's get talking about it. We have our first, we have our second, I think, because we've all sort of agreed that Leicester's top, Aguero's second.
Can I say, there's one which I was going to suggest as a 4th option. It's not viable yet because the season hasn't finished yet. But if Arsenal go on to win the league, Nelson versus Bournemouth, his goal against Bournemouth might just break into
in all-time top iconic moments in the Premier League.
Let's just mention that.
So biased. It means it's an unreal moment.
It's an unreal moment, so I've got to try and stick it in.
In terms of our third picks, what are we going with? Because you two sort of have quite similar ones in a way because they're both from the same season.
The Gerrard slip, I remember where I was. I was in a living room surrounded by Liverpool fans watching it. So hilarious. But that is.
In terms of iconic best moments, I think Gerrard's slip is definitely up there because if you talk about the Premier League, I feel like a lot of the time that Gerrard slip comes up because not only did it sway the entire season for Liverpool, but it's the speech the week before, let's not let this slip, and then he slips, and that's what costs them the league.
But at the end of the day, on the nutshell, it is an incredible moment, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, in a nutshell, that is just someone losing the title. That happens nearly every season.
Yeah, but it doesn't happen in the same way.
No. Okay, that is an exceptional style of how it happened, but at the end of the day, in a nutshell, that is what happened. With Arsenal Invincibles, right, if we look at the span of the Premier League, 30 years now, okay, the main dominating team from the era is probably the Manchester United team in the start. In the start of the 10 years and the second 10 years, right? Okay, that team, incredible. That club, incredible throughout those years, okay? Won so many titles, just dominated the country. They were never, ever able to go a whole season unbeaten. And the fact that Arsenal were able to do that, it's just unreal. I think that's a moment that no club has ever been able to do.
Also, if you want to add to it, you've said the Gerrard thing, he said, we will not slip, and then slips. the fact that Wenger, one season before it, said we will go a whole season unbeaten, and he got laughed out of town.
Called it.
And then there is the photo when we've gone unbeaten with him holding a shirt saying comical Wenger thinks they'll go the whole season unbeaten, and he holds that with a golden Premier League trophy behind him. That is
very good, very good, right? Very good. Can we just agree that Isaac's third pick is the worst?
Well, yeah, no, I just wanted to go for something niche as hell.
No, Jordan.
I didn't want to go for because you've gone for Aguero and because you've gone for Leicester. Do you know what I mean? These are two season title sides. I wanted to go for like a niche moment.
Van Nistelrooy missing the penalty.
It is.
Which is
it's
like
still a great
it's
moment.
a fraction of the Invincibles.
Yeah, it is.
It's a fraction. I was either going to go for that or winning the league.
I've gone from I've just timed your moment by 38 and gone.
Yeah, I was going to say, is yours a moment? Or is it?
No, it is.
This is the best season.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right, yeah.
What is your iconic moment? Is it the moment that you became invincible?
Yeah.
That exact.
Yeah, it is.
What was the last game where
Leicester at home?
I was gonna. He didn't know that. He didn't know that.
We went 1-0 down to Paul Dickov.
No, hold on.
Thierry Henry equalised for a penalty and Vieira scored the winner.
Look, if you didn't answer that, he would have no idea.
He would have had no clue.
He would have had zero clue.
Also, it's massively iconic because the commentators genuinely say when we beat them. They went down that year. They went, you think, when's the next time Leicester will maybe win a title? And Leicester would go on to win a league before we would.
That's iconic, yeah. But no, okay, fair enough.
Can I just say...
I am not as brushed up as an Arsenal fan as I used to be, all right? But
it's your best season.
It's our best season.
Have you not watched your most iconic season ever?
I've watched the documentary. I used to watch this DVD, right, and it had... No. It was an Arsenal DVD of the Invincibles. It had every single Arsenal Invincible game highlights and with the goals and everything. So, which is brilliant. So I was obsessed with that season.
Can I ask you one thing? Who did Gerrard slip agaget?
Oh, what do you mean? No, you don't.
Who did he
put
slip
your
against?
hand up like I don't know who it is.
Okay, I mean it's Chelsea.
Chelsea.
It was Norwich. No, it was Chelsea because Mourinho was giving it all when Mourinho wanted to just hammer them.
So, if anything, what we've proved here is that Gerrard's slip is more of an iconic moment than Arsenal officially becoming invincible. The season as a whole, yes, sure, fine.
No, it wasn't. The moment, he's just clarified that. The moment of Arsene Wenger lifting up that golden Premier League trophy, a trophy that no other...
The game itself.
But I asked,
yeah, exactly.
What,
the moment is after, the celebrations.
I asked, right, what bit are you clarifying that it is the last game that officially made you invincible, that makes it the invincible moment? And you said yes. No. And I said, who was the game against? And you said, I have no idea.
No, I didn't. I waited for him to answer before me, and I said Paul Dickov.
Yeah, you said Paul Dickov. He went, Paul Dickov, and you went, yeah, Paul Dickov.
Paul Dickov scored the
Exactly.
We went 1-0 down. 2-1.
I don't think, it's the fact that Arsenal did go invincible. It's the fact that Leicester did win the Premier League. That's our moment. That's a whole season, is it not?
Yeah, but I think the moment with Leicester,
exactly, and that's what you're arguing against.
The odds behind it, yeah.
I mean, there's pretty bad odds against Arsenal going invincible in the season when their manager called it the season before, when it hadn't been done since the 1800s. The last time someone went unbeaten, I don't think you can get more iconic than that.
I know
someone
my back's
slipped over, for God's sake. 38 games, they didn't lose a game.
Look, I know my back's against the wall because I'm arguing against two Arsenal fans.
The Gerrard slip shows how easy it is to bottle it and lose a game.
Look,
they didn't bottle it once.
I know
not once.
I know I'm against the wall here because I'm against two Arsenal fans.
Yes, obviously.
So there's no way.
I'm not going to deny there is a genuine bias.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to deny that. But you know what? The fact
if you were a Chelsea fan,
the fact that we're not putting it first shows we're at least being honest with ourselves.
Exactly. we could have.
We just want to sneak ourselves in.
If you were a Chelsea fan right now, you'd be agreeing with me, I think. Because you're an Arsenal fan.
No, the Chelsea fan wouldn't put the Gerrard slip. The Chelsea fan would put the 04-05 season.
Pretend to be a Chelsea fan, just for 1 second. Right,
okay.
Look, your moment.
Really awful.
Your moment, right?
Yeah.
Is literally just one slip in one game, someone just messing up once.
But
in
it's funny.
30 years of Premier League.
But it's funny. Wait,
it's funny.
We're not talking about bias. You're a Man United fan. Do you think that's the
Exactly.
funniest thing to have happened in your life?
Is it not funny for you?
It's hilarious.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter. Is it funny for a Fulham fan?
I'll change my third. Liverpool 7, Man United 0.
Yeah, I'm happy to go that.
No, I'm joking. It's
I just don't see how one slip up in one game.
it's iconic.
Can be better
But
than
is
it.
it the
Go
top
on.
three in the top three most iconic moments in the Premier League?
I'd say so.
I don't think it is.
Because it isn't.
The whole season unbeaten. Whole season.
Look, I know my back's against the wall here because I was obviously going to say that
No,
the
don't put it
Invincibles
down
is
to this.
better.
We're having a
The
good
Invincibles-
argument.
I think the
Don't.
Invincibles is better. Are we genuinely saying the Gerrard slip is more iconic than the Invincibles? Because that, I'm
Yes.
sorry. No,
As a
it isn't.
moment,
No, it isn't.
yes.
Is there a documentary about the slip?
Right,
Like,
well, I came up with this
video on
idea.
YouTube.
is there a
Realistically,
yeah,
no,
Football
hold
Daily
on,
did a video
hold
on
on.
it. Like, it's
I'm,
not
I'm sorry. Teams release documentaries about their season every time.
I know, but
Is All or Nothing last season for Arsenal one of the most
Yeah, but
iconic moments because there's a
all
documentary?
or nothing's different because all or nothing's whatever. Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like, in terms of, I thought, right, top three most iconic, best moments in Premier League history, and Gerrard's slip came to my mind before the Invincibles came
I
to
see
my
what you're
mind.
trying to do. It's just I disagree.
So, fair enough. And like I said, my back's against the wall here because I'm against two Arsenal fans.
Then I think you just got to concede.
So fourth place is Gerrard's slip.
I'm fourth place.
No, the top three most iconic, best moments in Premier League history, what we've gone for is third place, third place, Arsenal's invincible season, second place is Aguero's moment, and first place is Leicester's 5,000-1 title win.